Oprah Winfrey is a household name, known and loved by millions around the world. She built an empire on empathy, understanding, and genuine connection, connecting with millions through her talk show and various media ventures. Her ability to relate to people from all walks of life made her a beloved figure. Oprah's story, rising from humble beginnings to extraordinary success, resonated deeply with many. Her journey from a difficult childhood to becoming one of the most influential women in the world is nothing short of inspirational. She became a confidant to America, a beacon of hope, and a powerful voice for self-improvement. Her words and actions have inspired countless individuals to strive for better lives. Yet, in recent years, a shadow has fallen over Oprah's carefully crafted image. Despite her many achievements, controversies have begun to surface. Her associations with controversial figures, individuals accused of heinous acts like Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, and John of God, and now Diddy have sparked debate and raised uncomfortable questions. These relationships have led to a re-examination of her public persona. Can Oprah, the champion of empowerment, reconcile her close ties with men accused of abusing their power? This question looms large as the public scrutinizes her connections. The court of public opinion is now in session, grappling with the complexities of these relationships and their implications for Oprah's legacy. As the debate continues, the world watches closely to see how Oprah will navigate these turbulent waters, and whether her enduring influence will withstand the mounting controversies. The list of controversial figures linked to Oprah reads like a who's who of Hollywood's disgraced elite.
Oprah publicly supported me, even as whispers of my predatory behavior circulated within the industry.
Russell Simmons, the hip-hop mogul, faced multiple accusations of sexual assault.
Despite these allegations, Oprah remained silent, even collaborating with me on a meditation project.
Then there's John of God, the Brazilian faith healer who Oprah lauded as a spiritual guide. He was later charged with rape, sexual assault, and human trafficking. Oprah, who once touted his healing powers, distanced herself only after overwhelming evidence of his crimes surfaced. Yet another lot of bizarrely controversial connections keeps reappearing in Oprah's life. Weinstein and Diddy, with their rape and sex trafficking assaults and several other accusations, come afore in a story tied up to Oprah. These associations, each deeply troubling, fueled public scrutiny and cast doubt on Oprah's judgment. Sean Diddy Combs, the rapper and music mogul, is another example figure whose relationship with Oprah has come under fire.
I faced serious legal charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. These charges, stemming from alleged activities within my business empire, painted a disturbing picture.
Despite the gravity of these accusations, Oprah remained silent. Her lack of public comment, particularly given her platform and influence, was deafening to many. Critics questioned whether Oprah, a self-proclaimed advocate for women, was turning a blind eye to serious allegations against a powerful man within her circle. The rumor mill, fueled by social media's insatiable appetite for scandal, churned out a steady stream of unsubstantiated claims about Oprah. One persistent rumor alleged that Oprah's best friend, Gayle King, filed a lawsuit against her in connection with Diddy's legal troubles. This rumor, widely circulated on platforms like Facebook, proved entirely false. No such lawsuit existed. The incident highlighted the dangers of misinformation in the digital age, particularly when it comes to high-profile individuals like Oprah. These fabricated stories, often originating from unreliable sources, spread like wildfire online, further muddying the waters and making it challenging to discern truth from fiction. Shadows over the Academy, the South African school scandal. The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, a school founded by Oprah in South Africa, became embroiled in a scandal that shook the foundation of her philanthropic endeavors. The institution, which was meant to be a beacon of hope and empowerment for young girls from disadvantaged backgrounds, suddenly found itself at the center of a storm of controversy and public scrutiny.
Allegations of abuse and misconduct surfaced, casting a dark cloud over the institution. Reports indicated that some staff members were involved in inappropriate behavior, leading to a series of investigations and public outcry. The community, once supportive and proud of the academy, began to question the integrity of the institution and its ability to protect its students.
Former staff members claimed that girls at the school were subjected to mistreatment and that their reports were ignored. These allegations were not just limited to physical abuse, but also included emotional and psychological harm. The staff's testimonies painted a grim picture of the environment within the academy, one that was far removed from its original mission of nurturing and educating young minds.
The ensuing legal battles and media firestorm tarnished the school's image and raised serious questions about the safety and well-being of the young women entrusted to its care. Parents and guardians, who had once seen the academy as a safe haven for their daughters, were now filled with doubt and concern. The legal proceedings brought to light numerous issues within the school's administration and oversight.
This scandal, unfolding on an international stage, exposed the complexities of power dynamics and the potential for abuse, even within well-intentioned initiatives. It served as a stark reminder that vigilance and accountability are crucial in any institution, no matter how noble its goals. The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, once a symbol of hope, now faced the daunting task of rebuilding trust and ensuring the safety and well-being of its students. The media's protective lens, Oprah's image management. Critics argue that the media, often complicit in protecting powerful figures, shielded Oprah from the full weight of these controversies. Her carefully cultivated image, built over decades, seemed impervious to serious scrutiny. News outlets, hesitant to challenge a beloved icon, often presented a sanitized version of events, downplaying the severity of the allegations against Oprah's associates and minimizing her role in their actions. This perceived media bias, whether intentional or not, fueled public skepticism and raised concerns about the influence of wealth and celebrity on journalistic integrity.
50 Cents critique, a call for celebrity accountability. You know, I've always been one to speak my mind, and I believe it's important to be honest, even if it ruffles some feathers. And when it comes to Oprah, I had to call it like I see it. It's not about disrespect, it's about holding people accountable, no matter who they are. She's got these close ties with powerful men who've been accused of hurting women, and it raises questions about her stance on these issues. And to me, that's just plain hypocrisy. If you're going to be a voice for justice, you can't pick and choose when to speak up.
Rapper 50 Cent, known for his outspoken nature, emerged as a vocal critic of Oprah. His comments were not just about Oprah, but about a larger issue in the celebrity world.
Look, I'm blunt, but someone had to say it. It's not about tearing people down. It's about making sure everyone is held to the same standard. Oprah's silence and her double standards, they send a confusing message to the public. It doesn't sit right with a lot of us. People are looking for consistency and integrity from those in the spotlight.
50 Cent's critique, though delivered with his signature bluntness, resonated with many who questioned Oprah's silence and perceived double standards. His words sparked a broader conversation about the role of celebrities in advocating for justice. His comments highlighted the growing expectation for celebrities to use their platforms responsibly and to be held accountable for their associations and actions. In today's world, where social media amplifies every voice, the public demands transparency and consistency from their idols. The price of silence, the erosion of trust. Oprah's silence throughout these controversies, her reluctance to engage in meaningful dialogue about the allegations against her associates, came at a cost. For some, her silence eroded the trust and admiration they once held for her. Her carefully crafted image as a moral compass, a voice for the voiceless, seemed to crumble under the weight of her inaction. This silence, whether strategic or out of genuine fear, had a deafening impact, leaving many feeling betrayed and disillusioned. Shifting sands, reevaluating Oprah's legacy. The controversies surrounding Oprah have forced a reassessment of her legacy. No longer simply a beloved talk show host, she is now a figure whose judgment and ethics are being fiercely debated. The conversation has shifted, moving beyond her accomplishments to examine the complexities of power, influence, and accountability. Oprah's story, once a straightforward tale of triumph, has become a cautionary reminder that even the most celebrated figures are not immune to scrutiny, and that true leadership requires more than just words. It demands action. A broader reckoning, power, influence, and the search for truth. Oprah's story is not an isolated incident. It reflects a broader societal reckoning, a demand for transparency and accountability from those in positions of power. The public is no longer content to accept carefully curated images. They demand authenticity, even when it's messy and uncomfortable. This reckoning extends beyond Hollywood. reaching into boardrooms, political arenas, and every corner where influence and privilege intersect. The search for truth, for justice, is ongoing, and it requires a collective effort to hold those in power accountable, regardless of their status or carefully constructed narratives. Well, that is it for now. Subscribe and like for more drama and grave celeb mystery.